and welcome to Chicken Wired. My name is William Ashley Norman. Today is a little bit different. I'm not going to do a tutorial. I just wanted to have a look at the kits that we offer and just show you what comes in with them so you can see what you get for your money. Okay, these are available on the website and I believe they're £18 at the moment. Yes, £18. What you have is enough wire and instructions to make 2 sculptures, and in some cases a number of more sculptures. So this one is our dachshund and our little wolf's head sculptures. Okay, dachshund is a lovely cute little beast. I shall show you at the end of the video. So we open up and take out that can just be put to one side. Inside. There we go, put that to one side. So inside the kits we have 2 tools. You get a pair of bent-nosed pliers, mini bent-nosed pliers with a spring loading in between. Okay, and you also get a pair of, they are called side cutting pliers, but they are just small pair of mini cutting pliers. Okay, on these, the side to look out for is this side. This side is a bit of a dip, but the flat side, if you use that, you can cut the wire more precisely. You can have the long threads and make it nice and neat for the pieces which don't require the threads. Good tools, do their job well. Then you get onto the wire itself. Let's put that to one side. The wire is folded up, so a bit of a bend, just to straighten it out. Then out it comes again. I come to the edge of the table. I tend to just give it a bend around the edge of the table so it bends back against itself. Then we're going to be ready to use. Okay, so we can take one piece, get it out of our way. A bit more of a bend for when we need to. We'll come back to that piece in a moment. So the instructions. First thing we get is the larger A3, and these are our instructions for our wolf heads. All of the kits have a beginner's piece which is printed off like that so that it is highlighted to make life easy for any beginner to see what they need to do. So for example, in this we have our wolf's head, and it has at the top wolf's head, 2 of both pieces required, 1 with threads and 1 without. Further instructions in the instructions, which I shall come to, but where you can see the threads here, okay, there's 2 required, one with one that looks like that and one which is missing these ones around the edges, just the ones on the corner, not the big ones on the corner. You'll see as you familiarize yourself with the wire. Okay, then what we've got, wolf's ear and then the lower jaw. So these are the 3 pieces that you cut out. What you simply do is get your piece of wire and then place it over the template, just like that. Again, starting down at the bottom as the golden rules show, just to use the wire as efficiently as possible, and you can follow the outline that you need to follow. You can see the long threads when they need to be cut, or where it needs to be short. The dots that come through are just visual aid to show that this is inside the shape. Do not cut inside the shape. So there we have the main instructions, and again they're just different shapes for different sculptures, but the idea is exactly the same. And then on the other side we have the instructions to make the wolf's head. These are all color coordinated, so it's telling you to do something with the green here and the green here. Well, on this side it's the lower jaw here, attaches to the lower jaw, but the red will be indicated to attach to the blue. And bit by bit by bit you build up your sculpture. So that is our beginner's template. So again, put that over there. And then we have the main instruction booklet, okay, for the dachshund in this case. And in here we have just a breakdown of the wire and how it looks to give as much information as possible. So again, as for beginners, they can come straight into it. Cutting the wire, how to cut the wire, leaving it with the threads, leaving it without the threads, some of the connecting of how the pieces can be connected together. So all of the descriptions and instructions are given, shaping the wire, different little tips on how to shape the wire once you've got your shape into place. Once you've gone through all the instructions, and these are the same instructions that you get on all the various instructions, whatever the sculpture might be. Then we get the template. These are all the different shapes and a description of how many you need of each of the shapes. This is different insofar it's not highlighted. The idea here then is that you're counting. So we've got 3 double threads along the bottom here, and then we've got long threads this side, short threads, 1, 2 in this direction, 2 in this direction. As soon as you've got used to the wire, you can see the shapes, you can follow the patterns. You just take your time bit by bit. Again, there's no rush. So we go over, and then you've got a step-by-step instructions as to how to put the whole thing together, ending up with a finished piece at the end. And then there's a little point about covering. You can cover with tissue paper or Mod Rock or topiary or all manner of bits and pieces, and we'll be going through options on other videos. And then at the bottom there is the golden rules, which again is talked about in another video. I'll put the link in the description. So just with some ideas of how best to use the wire and to make your sculpture. So there you have it. Instructions, beginner instructions, 2 sheets of wire. And we got the tools that we need to get the job done. And then we have the results. So here is our wolf's head. This is a nice little piece. You can even extend it into a horse's head really. But it's the idea of this one, it's simple to put together. You've got the main line at the bottom, then the lower jaw along here to connect together. But it's a good one for shaping so that you can play around with the wire. It's a very tactile material, and the more you shape it, it can be bent out shape. You can see it bent out shape, then bend it back into shape. It's very good like that, so you can think about shape. And then the star of the show, our little dachshund, which is just our little sausage dog. And he's a little sweet little character, and it doesn't require much wire at all. I would hazard a guess that if you were to make a wolf's head and then just make the little doggies, you might get 3. Yeah, you probably get another 3 doggies out of the amount of wire you get with the kit. So, see, look, I've even broken a little bit there. See, it broke there, but it doesn't actually detract from the piece as is. So there we have it. And again, we can cover it with Mod Rock, we can cover it with tissue paper, we can do whatever we want with it. But that is what you would get within the kits. Thank you for watching. Follow the link to the website to see the different kits that are available. There's always new ones that are coming up, and if you've got any ideas of things you want to have me build and put something together, just let me know. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.